Hey Curious! In times of the ever-present social media, many people see it as an opportunity to quickly gain popularity on the internet. In the pursuit of views, likes, and subscriptions, some seeking fame will stop at nothing. They are ready to put their health and even their lives at risk to take the perfect photo or to make a video to be recognized. Unfortunately, many of these aspirations will end badly. So what are the most shocking deaths in your quest for internet fame? What are people ready to do for one Instagram pic? Can a selfie be dangerous? How can addiction to Facebook end, and is stupidity being disgracefully rewarded? Get to know the answers to these questions by watching our episode to the end, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give a thumbs up. TikTok, for example, is an application that has been recently breaking popularity records. It was created to publish short video forms for any piece of music, and so the TikTokers in front of their phones, cameras sing, dance, make up, or whatever, cook. There are also those who devise a script to create a movie almost like a good detective story. And the last hit of the network was a 20-year-old Mexican who decided to record a mock kidnapping to attract new users to her profile. Well, some people might find this idea original, but its execution is definitely not, because during the recording of the clip playing on social media, the girl lost her life. How did this happen? You better listen. Areline Martinez was quite skilled in arranging a fake kidnapping for an online movie. However, when less than a week ago she decided to do it again, the whole action had an unfortunate final because the TikToker was hit in the head. The incident took place in the town of Chihuahua in northern part of Mexico. A video of the tragedy appeared on the web. It shows the preparations for a fictional kidnapping in which the girl was supposed to be the victim while a group of her friends are kidnappers. And at some point, one of them played his role too much because he pulled out a gun and threatened his friend with it. To further the course of the events, it was not published. The fact is, however, that Arlene's body was found by the police, and other participants in the video fled the scene. A few hours later, one of them contacted the police station by phone and told them what had happened. While claiming that the accident was a coincidence, one of the police's hypotheses is that the tragedy was caused primarily by the carelessness of handling of dangerous firearms and the possibility of a stupid assumption that it was not loaded. Unfortunately, it was the latest TikToker's video that went viral and was shown around the world as a warning. But let's go a little further. It turns out that even taking a selfie photo can be dangerous and deadly. Have you seen that there are even statistics on how many people lost their lives this way? According to the results, in a period from October of 2011 to November of 2017, there were almost 260 of them. Unfortunately, the latest data on this subject is not available yet, and the calculation of previous cases was based on police reports and press reports. It has also been checked out that the most common tragedy occurs when taking a selfie in the water. Road accidents also took second place, and third place are falls from a height that's quite high while trying to capture your image on a cliff or a steep slope. And it is precisely on the subject of that one that is best known, the cases, that happened in January of this year. The tragic finale had to be taken with the phone by the 21-year-old British photo model Madeline Davis. While on vacation in Australia, a woman fell from a 30-meter high Diamond Bay cliff as she tried to capture the sunset and the beautiful landscape behind her and came too close to the edge of the cliff. Fate also turned out to be unlucky for a pair of Indian travelers. They were bloggers also, Vinshu and Meenakshi Morthy. In March of 2018, they published on their Instagram account a photo of the edge of a rock above the Grand Canyon with the eloquent question, "Is our life worth only one photo?" There was also a statement, and we quote, "Many of us are really fans of bold attempts to stand on the edge of cliffs and skyscrapers." And these brave actions, however, proved fatal for the couple because in October of that same year, they fell off a cliff in Yosemite National Park in California, probably due to taking a photo for Instagram. There's also no shortage of daredevils who choose the tallest buildings in their area to take this one and only photo of them. Do you know who started this dangerous trend, now commonly referred to as rooftoping? It was the Canadian Tom Ryobi, who in 2011 dangled from the edge of a tall building in Toronto and did not fail to capture it in a photo. At lightning speed, it became an internet hit and an incentive for other supporters of dangerous actions and popularity on the internet, especially that photo of the man who was signed, "I will make you famous." However, by saying this, we do not want to convince you that it is worth doing such things, and for example, let's give you a 26-year-old from China, Wu Yongning, who gained popularity by performing acrobatics on the top of skyscrapers. Yeah, you heard that right. For the recording of a several-minute film from the roof of a 62-story shopping center in the city of Changsha, and he was set to receive 100,000 RMB. However, during the recording, the man fell off the edge of the building. Even the fact of being a stuntman in a movie and some of the skills that came with it didn't help him because risk-taking was only a tragic result. However, going back down to earth, we will now cite a few cases of deaths caused by the desire to gain popularity popularity on the internet, which will certainly also be included in the category of not only the unfortunate, but also the stupidest. For example, a few years ago, 5 teenagers decided to lie down on the tarmac to take a selfie of a landing plane. Best of all, they decided to do it at night. However, if you think that they died under the wheels of the landing machine, you couldn't be more wrong. 2 of them were run over by one of the airport vehicles because the driver had no chance to see them. In 2018, in the Indian state of Odisha, a man named Prabhu Bhattara noticed a bear on his way home from a wedding. Against the advice from his friends, he decided to take a selfie with the animal, but after a while, he was fatally mauled by it. In turn, the desire to capture a meeting with an elephant in a photograph contributed to the loss of a life by a 30-year-old resident of Bangalore, India. He and his friends sneaked into a biological park to take a unique selfie, in which he only ended up being trampled over by the giant animal. Anyways, India is infamous in the first place when it comes to the number of deaths caused by taking a selfie. More than half of all the world's cases happen there, and the reason for this is not only the dangerous animals that we just told you about, because in this country, the phenomenon of surfing the train has also become an extremely popular event. It's just that it carries the high risk of falling off the vehicle or getting an electric shock. Meanwhile, this practice is so common there that it became the subject of a National Geographic documentary, and the community of rail surfers publishing their achievements on YouTube now also exists in many other countries, including European ones. As it turns out, the cause of death may also be an addiction to Facebook, especially when combined with the bravado and stupidity. Just listen to the story of the 18-year-old Taylor, who, driving a car speeding up to 130 kilometers per hour, wrote a text message every 1.5 minutes and browsed her account on the platform. Moments after she posted the content, we quote, "Simultaneously driving and sitting on Facebook is not safe. Haha." She crashed into the back of a truck at 25 kilometers per hour and had died. And more so, her case was officially nominated for a Darwin Prize. Perhaps some of you now wonder how you can get a reward for a senseless death? Well, we are already ready to explain it to you. The Darwin Awards were inspired by unlikely deaths, including those with social media contributed. Though, more correctly, they should be called anti-rewards. They are symbolic in nature and lined with a large dose of black humor. They are allocated as a result of online voting, and nominations are given to people who have lost their lives in extremely stupid ways or severely injured themselves. Their name does not accidentally refer to the creator of the theory of evolution because, according to it, less intelligent individuals who engage in particularly stupid and risky behavior statistically more often do not reach the reproductive age and, as a result, do not pass their genes on to the next generations, which in principle in interests of the species. Anyways, even colloquial language uses the term deserve a Darwin Award to refer to extremely stupid behavior. Interestingly enough, they also inspired the creation of a black comedy in 2006 titled Darwin Awards, starring Winona Ryder and Joseph Venus. Have you, curious, heard about these types of awards? Do you know any other senseless deaths that deserve their nomination? What do you think about the dangers of social media and the fact that they can contribute to leaving this world? In your opinion, is it worth risking your life for one photo or a short video? Let me know what you think in the comments below, as we're very curious to hear about your opinions. And also, remember to click on the subscription button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our interesting videos. See you guys next time!